Oh, and I think we are live. Hello. Excuse me, I'm a little off today. Hello, everybody. We are live. Oh, no. No. While ago. Excuse me, I'm a little off today. Mute. Blooming heck. I keep muting you. Why do you keep unmuting yourself? Sorry, that's the video preview. I shouldn't really have it running at all, but I like to keep an eye on it. Anyway, never mind that. Echo. Right, so. Hello. Yes, I am not 100% today. I'm a little rough around the edges. I'm not like massively ill, but I'm feeling a little down. I don't think I've got like a full-blown cold. I think it's just like I've caught a minor, tiny wee little bug because my throat is a bit sore. I've got like, I've taken some of those, what do they call them? Lozenges? You know, the, basically the sweets. Little candy sweets that also sort of coat your throat in that nice stuff. Usually like honey flavored and stuff like that. Or lemon. And I ache a lot today, and that I really don't know why. My thumb hurts. I think I must have slept funny or something last night, because it's, yes, I know, echo. Don't worry, I got rid of the echo. Hi, Zero. So yeah, I don't know. I think I must have slept on my hand or something last night, because my thumb hurts, and I don't know why. Fortunately, it's my left hand, so it's only when pressing the space bar that I might feel something. But no, I think I can get away with that. Yeah. Oh, hey, look, they finished charging. So yeah, I was busy between episodes, just running around, doing all sorts of stuff. I don't have room for that, so I'll just pop you back in here for now. Right. That'll do it. I was busy. Because I knew going in that this was going to be the last episode. This is the last episode for Subnautica today. So I knew going in that I didn't want to fanny around with too much, like wandering around, because I didn't want to like stretch it out too much. So I went around running around, and I collected a whole bunch of stuff. I collected all this, which is a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's pretty much everything we're going to need to get off of this planet. But we'll deal with that later, because one of the other things we've got to do is we've got to go all the way down to the very lowest point in the ocean. It's really deep, like really deep. And we got to go down in this bad boy. You may notice also, look, I rescued the Cyclops. I brought it back after accidentally having it run out of power. I think I know what it was. I don't think it was just the larva leeches. I think I left the engine running. I think that's what it was. I left the engine running, and you have to actually turn the engine off, or it will constantly drain power from it. So, yeah, that was 100% my fault. I left the engine running in the damn thing. Hello, it's my cuttlefish. Come here. Have a biscuit. Hello. What did we call this little guy? I can't remember now. I know we called it something, but I can't remember what it was. Cuttlefish. Ooh, where's he gone? There it is. So goddamn adorable. Was it Marina? Yes, that was it. I had it in my head that it was Minerva or something like that, but yeah, I think you're right. I think it was Marina. I knew it began with an M. Did I leave anything in there? I did not. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so we're gonna go down.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hello. We gotta go this. We gotta go in this, because we could take the Cyclops down, but I don't think that would be very good for me. Right, so it's definitely that way we want to go. So yeah, I rescued the Cyclops, which wasn't that hard really. What I actually did is I kind of did it without thinking. I went down without any kind of protection. I was originally going to take the prawn suit that I'm currently in down, and then I thought no, because then I'll just have to lug it back up, and it'll be really annoying. I'll just swim down. I can get there fine. It was tight. I had about 30 seconds of oxygen left by the time I actually managed to power the damn thing back up. So now it's just going to stay here, unloved and alone, because you don't really need the Cyclops. Like I sort of mentioned this last time. You really don't like need it. You can get away with just the prawn suit and the sea moth, Really? You can easily get away with just those two. Because it's like... you know, I mean, having the Cyclops is useful, I suppose, in a way, but not really. Anyway, we're going in the right direction. We are. Dunk. So yeah, we'll go down. And I did a few other things as well, like I crafted the ion batteries and put some of those in. So this bad boy's got a whole bunch of power. It ain't going to run out anytime soon. But for now, we need to go down to the bottom of the ocean. As I said, because of my sore throat, this is probably not going to be a full 3-hour live stream. So I'm going to try and... I'm going to try to keep it to about 2 hours, maybe 2.5, depending on how thing goes. But I don't think my throat could handle a full 2-hour live stream today. Yeah, it's a sore throat. Very sore. Well, not very sore, but sore enough to be a problem. You know? Like I said, I've got... or I took a lozenge, but whether or not it works long term, I don't know. Plunk. So yeah, we'll go down there and we'll be fine. Hopefully. Anyway, how are you guys doing? It's enough about me complaining about my illnesses. How are you guys all faring today? Better than me, I hope. Whee! Down we go. Just gotta hope there's nothing dangerous swimming around here. No, I think we're good. Need to go in here. Oh, that's the wrong one. That one. Whee! We're in. And up. Come on, get up. Get up. Damn it. I ran out of puff on the thingamajiggy. Up we go. Come on. Up. Up. Up! Come on, look. You did it yesterday. Not yesterday. Whenever the hell I last played on this. Give us a sec, guys. This is always annoying to have to deal with. Sometimes it works really well. Other times it really doesn't. There we go. Yeah. Yes. Oh, excuse me. It's going to be one of those days, I'm afraid. Right, through the warp. Through the Stargate. Wait for it to load. There we go. Come on, get up. And we're back in the lava area. Yay. Dangerous stuff. Of the 4 Star franchises, Wars, Trek, Gate, and Search. There was one called Star Search? I don't remember that one. Wars, Trek, and Gate, I know. But I'm not... Star Search. Which one was Star Search? I may have heard of it and then just forgotten about it. Or it may not have even been broadcast in this country. I don't know. Which one was Star Search? Now we just have to hope we choose the right way to go. I'm just going to make a quick save here. Just in case something goes very, very wrong. I want to say it's over in this direction. Damn it. Oh shit. He's right fucking behind me. Move. Move, 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 move. There we go. Whee! Star Search was basically the voice. Oh, that explains why I never fucking heard of it. Can't stand reality TV shows. Oh, great. I didn't know there was two of them down here. I always thought it was just one. Oh dear, that's the warper. Hello. I don't like the warper. You can fuck off as far as I'm concerned. Eee, keep going, keep going. Yeah. Ah. Oh shit. I think I overshot where the hell I was supposed to go as well. Damn it. That's what I was looking for. Giant fucking hole in the floor. Hello, I think he spotted me. I'm going now. Goodbye. Banzai. What the fuck are you? So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the lowest point on the planet. As you can imagine, it's mostly lava. I think it used to be called... Oh shit, fucking hell, he followed me. Shit, 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 shit. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. Great, now I've got two of the bastards flying around. That's all I bloody need. Come on, move forward, will you? Hello.
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
Well, that didn't sound very friendly, did it? Is there a way through here, or am I just... No, there isn't. Okay, that's fine. We're temporarily safe right here. Then again, maybe not so much. That's right, you bugger off. Go back the way you came, please. Go on, go away. Thing is, you see, technically I want to now exit my vehicle and repair it. Unfortunately, my suit doesn't offer protection at 70 degrees Celsius. And I take physical damage, so it's a kind of a toss-up between repairing my ship or repairing my suit. That's what I'm looking for. As you can tell, I'm not very good with this grapple arm. I haven't really had that much practice with it. But I'll do what I can. We've got to get to the owner of that mysterious voice. Right, okay. Woo! Almost there. So yeah, I was just saying, this place used to be called the Active Lava Zone, but I think now it's simply referred to as the Lava Lakes, which is just as an appropriate name, I suppose. So we just need to work our way around and into the final facility. Why the hell they decided to build their super secret base where they're doing all their special research this far down in this dangerous a place, I really don't know. Other than the fact that they're bloody idiots. Beyond that, I can't really give you an explanation for it. Active lava zone sounds like a level from Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, it does a bit actually, doesn't it? I can see that being a thing. Whee! He's a big guy. I think he spotted me, but he can't get me here. At least I don't think he can. I hope he can't. Hi. So we can leave now, because the temperature is much more manageable here. So let's repair you. And we need to open up this bad boy. Fortunately, I have a blue tablet.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I've just had a horrible thought that I need 2 of those. No, I don't think I do. It's a big place. Looks cool though.
Translating local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
This seems pretty cool because you get this, which gives you a bunch of ion cubes. And watch what happens when you get rid of all of them. Take a step back and infinite source of ion cubes. Well, theoretically anyway. I don't know if there is actually a limit. Anyway, we got some stuff to scan. Nope, that's not a scanner. That's a scanner. Rudimentary tablet. Whole bunch of alien equipment. Circular object. Strange little thing. An alien statue. I don't know what any of these things are. They just sort of are. A strange carving. I'll admit, it's very strange. And a knife. Well, a blade. Still a knife. Let's go wandering. This place is quite big. And there's a lot of details here that you may pick up on. Here we go. It's up around here. Firstly, it's one of these bad boys. Whap an iron cube in there. You know, off the top of my head, I don't remember where this one goes. I'll explore it later if I need to. If I need to. See, I've got that horrible nagging feeling that we actually need 2 blue tablets and I only brought down 1. But that could just be my paranoia creeping in again. It's giant pipes.
Integrating new PDA data.
Giant pipes where the peepers swim. Now, if you remember, quite a while back, actually, it was certainly a couple episodes ago, and a while back, certainly in terms of like time-wise, you may remember I talked about vents that appeared all over the ocean on top of the plateau where the game takes place. You may remember those. Guess what these connect to? What's down here? I actually can't remember what's down here. Oh, is it just the bottom layer? I don't remember this being here before. Oh well. Anything worth scanning? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. But yeah, these pipes, you can occasionally, there, look. See peepers swimming through them. They pull things down from the ocean's surface, peepers namely, and they sort of keep the water flowing between the lowest parts of the world and the highest parts of the world, with good reason too. But I'll explain more details about that later on, because this is the last area of the game pretty much. This is where all the information starts slowly coming together, which is nice. So what's up here? I can't remember. I've only really explored this area once before, so I'm kind of having to refresh my memory. Oh, look, another one. Where's this one go then? I've got iron cubes, haven't I? Did I not? Oh, no, that's right, because I left them in the back of the prawn suit. Doi. Hold that thought. I actually don't remember where these go. I think... Does one go up to the quarantine enforcement platform? I think they warp to all the other facilities in the game. I think. Can't remember exactly. Can I get into your storage area? There we go. Actually, while I'm here, I think I'll grab some more. Go. You only get 3, of course, but still produces, as far as I know, an infinite number, so that's good. I mean, obviously something like that is bloody useful. I mean, considering the ion cubes are supposed to contain as much energy as exists in a sun in its entire lifetime, something that can infinitely produce those things would be friggin' useful. Or was it they contained as much energy that the sun exerts during a supernova? I can't remember which one it was. Anyway, that's 2. Still can't remember where they lead to. But if it does transpire that I need another blue tablet, I'm going to have to walk back and hope that one of them takes me somewhere near my base. Probably not. In fact, did they just warp to random locations in the map? They might do. They might end up doing that. Enzyme 42 project data. Now this one's interesting, because again, this is the whole thing. Because remember, we're infected with this sort of virus, bacteria, or illness, whatever the hell it is, called the Kara. And Enzyme 42 project was the project that the alien beings sort of had in order to try to cure the Kara, in order to save the planet, and presumably by extension everything else. And this is the research center where that all happened. This is a weird ass alien thing there. Don't know what that is. Something. It's an unusual box, because every game has to have some version of the companion cube in it these days, I suppose. Alien technology. You can read up all these stuffs. Oh, that reminds me, guys. Subnautica is on sale right now. Like, literally, right now. If you go on Steam, Subnautica is on sale. So if you have been enjoying this... If you're watching the archived version on YouTube, it won't be. But if you're watching this live on Twitch, Subnautica is on sale right now. So if you have enjoyed watching me play this and feel like, oh, I want to play this myself, there you go. It's on sale. I can't remember how much the discount is. I think it's 25%. But to be honest, this game is worth full price, let alone being on discount. So, yeah, worth looking into. As I said before, you know, I've talked about this in the past. I 100% recommend this game. I think it's one of the best survival games I've ever played. Technically speaking, it's one of the best horror games I've ever played, even though that's not intentional. This game scares the shit out of me, even though it doesn't really want to. Which I do think is very funny. But that's neither here nor there. So, we'll keep exploring. You have to forget, if you have noticed a bit of lag in this area, that's on my end. That's not just the like stream lag. That is me. This area is quite big.
The biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
Eggs. Eggs. So many eggs. Sea Emperor Leviathan. Research data.
PDA data.
Ah, the Sea Emperor Leviathan. If you thought the Sea Emperor Dragon, that was the big things that were blasting friggin' lava bombs at me before. If you thought they were big, yeah, there's something bigger in this ocean. And we've got to go and say hi. Really. Of course, there's a big question about whether or not we can. Because it's like, do I need a blue tablet? Because if I do, I'm going to have to go and get one. Yeah, I need a blue tablet. Fucking hell. I actually forgot that you need another blue tablet. What do you need for a blue tablet? Hold up. Blue tablet. Oh, that's easy. Actually, that's really... I've got that. Yes, okay. So, now we need to take one of those warps back up. See where they drop me off. I'm just picking one randomly. I don't remember which one goes where. But bottom line is... Actually, I may leave... Let me leave my prawn suit here. I hope I will not regret that. Let's go. So I just need a couple of pieces of kyanite, which I've got. Like, I have kyanite. I do think it's a bit annoying that if you think about it from a game design standpoint, they specifically give you one blue tablet, which lets you into that area, but then in order to actually advance, they say, no, you need to craft a second one. But you don't know that you need to craft a second one until after you've already been in there. So you have to go there, find out you can't progress, and then go back, and then it just goes around in circles like that, and it's a little annoying. So this is clearly in the Lost River. Actually, let me just... I might need that later. Do I need one of those? No, I don't need one. No, that's not what I need. Sorry, that was... I was thinking of something else I do actually need later on, but never mind. Alright, so this one leads to the Lost River. That's... I mean, it's okay, but considering I have a limited amount of oxygen, I don't think that would be the best idea for a location to continue forward. So we shall go back and try one of the other warps. But yeah, the design ethos of, you know, allowing you into an area but then forcing you to come back out of it to get something only to have to go back again. It's a little padding, you know, it's a little... I don't know what the hell that was. You know, it's a little busy work, you know, but I guess it sort of helps to maintain the sense of mystery a little bit longer, because it's like, just one more step, guys, just one more step. The thing is, we've still got at least 2 more steps after this as well. One of them will be easy, and one of them will be reasonably easy. Because one of them I've pretty much already done. And that was that giant box full of magical stuff. Let's see where this one ends up. 280 meters. See, that's a little better. Oh, wait, what the... You attacking me? Bugger you. This might be... I don't know, where is this? Might be on the mountain somewhere. Or it might not. Oop. Coming through, guys. Where are we? Let's just go up, shall we? See if we can ID where the hell I am. Because we're going to have to find my way back into this place as well. I don't have a beacon on me, do I? Do I have a beacon? Oh, I do have a beacon. Ah, I might be able to drop that down. Hang on, let me just work out where the bloody hell I am. Because I've got lots of oxygen in my tank. Whoa. Okay. That's not too bad. I'm a little back on that than I'd like. I think I can pull that off. If I drop the beacon off here, I can find it again later. I don't even know why I have the beacon on me, but apparently I just have it. So that's cool. Doink. You I shall find later. Oops. What is that? I've got to be extraordinarily careful because I know for a fact I'm kind of near to where some sea dragon leviathans could be around. No, not sea dragon leviathans, reaper leviathans. So we'll stay sort of around the rocks and stuff. Should help to keep me safe. Hopefully, at least. Like I said, this is why this game is sort of technically a horror game, because it's like really puts you on edge in a good way. Like, you know, like all the best horror games do. It's all about atmosphere. And that's what you want. You want good atmosphere. That's what most horror games get wrong these days. Is they don't give you a good sense of atmosphere. But we should be okay. I think we can get there in time. Whee. Refill my oxygen. Don't really need to, but I'll do it anyway. I think we're safe now. We're safe because we're in the kelp area. Those are always, well, they're reasonably safe. Not as safe as the safe shallows, but clues in the name. Am I excited for E3? You know what? Yeah, I am actually kind of excited for E3, even though despite the fact like 90% of everything that's showing up at it has already been spoiled in some way on the internet. I am actually kind of excited about E3. There's some... Ooh, excuse me. There's definitely some games I'm looking forward to. So, I want some information on Metro Exodus. I want some information on the Spyro game, the Reignited trilogy. I'm always, of course, curious to see what Nintendo's got up their sleeves. Just in general. What else do I need? What else was I waiting for? I heard rumors Resident Evil 2, we're going to have a lot of information about that because it's been like 3 years, and so I've heard rumors there's Resi 2 on the way, so could be good. I don't need that gel sack. That was a mistake. So yeah. So plenty of interesting stuff at E3. I mean, I don't know how much of it I'll watch like directly, because it's like, you know, you don't really have the time for all this E3 stuff, but there's plenty of stuff I am waiting on. What else am I waiting on? You know, there was a bunch of other stuff I was sort of curious about, but I've sort of not really forgotten, but you know, it's more of the thing of I'll remember it. Beyond Good and Evil 2? Yeah, maybe Beyond Good and Evil 2. I'm not 100% sold. Because, I mean, I liked the first Beyond Good and Evil, but it's been a long time since that game came out. And having gone back to it, I can kind of see that it was a good game, but it was a bit flawed. Like, you know, it wasn't brilliant. It was good. It was really good, but it wasn't, like, amazing. You know, like, it was kind of short. It was a bit repetitive. They ended up on that crappy-ass cliffhanger where nothing has been resolved for it. And seeing as this new game is supposed to be a prequel, I'm just like, eh. I'm also not convinced about the switch to a more mature theme. It's like, is that really necessary? Like, are you being mature because it lets you get away with more stuff? Are you being mature because, oh, you know, being mature is cool, you know, swearing is cool, it'll get us more sales? I'm like, well, I guess, maybe, probably not. Real piece of people wanted a sequel is because of the worlds, rich interesting world. Yeah, that's true, but then the same could be said of Assassin's Creed. And look what happened there. This is a Ubisoft game, so we'll definitely be having to climb space towers and revealing the map. And, you know, there'll be, like, millions of things scattered all over what is actually a very tiny sandbox world, but it looks really big and impressive from a distance. Because, you know, Ubisoft games kind of have this pattern these days. Now, I mean, it sounds like I'm hating on Ubisoft. I don't hate Ubisoft. Their games are a bit predictable and repetitive, but a lot of games companies do that kind of thing these days. You know, they find a niche, and then that I am going to need. Can I... Come on. There we go. Ah, that'll save me a bit of time later on. But yeah, I mean, I am curious about it. You know, I'm certainly going to be keeping my eye on it. I don't specifically know. Are we actually... Has it been, like, confirmed? Are we getting something at this E3? Or is that just wishful thinking? Because I remember we had that trailer... That weird CGI trailer with that annoying monkey guy. Like, hey, look, he's your comedic sidekick. He's going to say all the wacky phrases that kids will be quoting for days to come. I fucking hate that guy. But yeah, I mean, I'm curious. I'm going to see what they do with it. You know, because, I mean, we don't even know what kind of game it's going to be. You know, I've heard it's supposed to be a space adventure. What the fuck does that mean? No Man's Sky is a space adventure. Look at that. What else is there? Did I mention the Resident Evil 2 remake? Yes, I did, didn't I? Yeah. I think the Resident Evil 2 remake is the one that I'm, like, most interested in, because I so want to fucking play that. I've heard a lot of rumors about it, but rumors being rumors... Well, they're rumors. You know, I've heard that it's going to be third person over the shoulder, sort of Resi 4 style. You know, I've heard that there's only going to be the 2 stories rather than 4 stories. You know, I've heard a lot of things. Apparently it looks similar to No Man's Sky in terms of the seamless transition between ground and space.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, that could be cool. Okay. Now we can go and play. Should we go say hi to the biggest creature on the planet? In fact, if you read the logs, it could well be one of the largest creatures discovered in the whole of the Subnautica universe, which is saying something because it doesn't seem that big. But I always wondered if there was something up there, but I don't think there is. Let's go say hi. Banzai! Hello.
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. or fight against it as they did.
He's big. It's really big.
Detecting unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown.
Yep. So this is how things work. Last of her species, sort of. She's the one who's been sending us all those psychic messages we've been receiving. As you can see down here, there are eggs. There are 5 eggs, specifically. There were 7 originally, but the precursor things kind of experimented on them, trying to find the protein for, what is it? Is it protein 42 for the cure for the enzyme 42? That's it. She watches you as you go near the young, which is cool and a little creepy. Hatching enzymes. So what it is the idea of it is that
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare plankton-like life form, which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
Yeah. So basically the plot of Metroid Prime Hunters. Well, kinda, but Metroid Prime Hunters, it was evil. This thing, it's clearly good. So the idea of it is that when these things are up on the surface, these certain things would sort of attach themselves to the egg, and once it had gathered up enough of this stuff, they would hatch. So you have to do this manually, basically. Let's stick a ion cube in here, because it wants one.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
She even gestures towards it with her little tentacle thing, which I think is a nice touch. So, short version being, we need to hatch her kids. Yep. Dunk. Good job I bought more than one. And this way takes us back out.
With the passage you've opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
So now we need to go and make the hatching enzyme. So remember I said that there was a little bit of a fetch quest that we needed to do? That's it. We need to make the hatching enzyme. You may remember it said that the creatures around here were passive. You may have noticed she's telepathic. Like, duh, right? The reason, and that is why the creatures are passive, is because she's basically pacified them. And that is where the tubes and the peepers come in. Because what she did is she actually, and you may realize, we're next to the alien gun. It was here all along. Actually, no, I knew it was there, but of course, because it was only openable from the other side, wasn't really much you could do about it. So, she kind of basically trained the peepers of the entire planet to spread the small scraps of enzyme 42 that she generated naturally. Because that's what those creatures do. They actually sort of generate enzyme 42. And so she trained the peepers to carry it out. These trails that they leave behind them, that actually carries enzyme 42 in tiny little particles around. And it cures just enough of the coronavirus that this planet isn't dead. If it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for the fact that she managed to train the peepers to keep creatures up, because the peepers are like at the bottom of the food chain and stuff, they kept this whole, or this, not the whole planet, just this sort of plateau area of it alive, just the game world basically. And I mean, all of this is explained in the log details. I'm not going to read them out because I don't want to wreck my voice with too much reading, but that's kind of the deal behind this. And so now we have to go explore the world. Now I already got one, which was, hang on, which was this, the eye stalk seed. So I've already got that one, but we need another, because if we look at the blueprints, where are you? Oh, there you go, the hatching enzyme. There you go. See, look, we have the eye stalk seeds, but we also need the sea crown, a fungal sample, a bulb bush sample, and ghostweed seed. So basically, we've got a fetch quest. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my base. I'm going to drop off the prawn suit and hop in the sea moth, because the sea moth is just easier to get around in. And then we'll go and collect all that stuff. And then hopefully we'll be able to hatch the kids. We'll get the enzyme and cure ourselves of the virus. And then we can start planning our escape. Our cunning escape from this planet. Finally. And then that would it. That would actually be the end of the game. Which is pretty decent, actually, I'd say. Because, I mean, the other two games I played, Anno and Slime Rancher, they all gave me 5 episodes. This one actually gave me 6, so that's not too bad. Of course, Metroid Prime 4 is another one I'm looking forward to on E3. I'm very curious what that's even going to be. Because, like, we've had no information other than the fact that it exists. And also, I want to point out, we're kind of assuming that it's going to be a first-person shooter like the previous Prime games. For all we know, it's not. Like, we don't know that it's going to be a... I mean, we assume so because it's in the Prime series, right? But we don't know that. We don't know for a fact that it is. Wouldn't it be such a twist if they actually revealed that it's like some sort of 2.5D Shadow Complex like game on the Switch? I'd fucking eat that up. Yes, please. That would be awesome. To be honest, at this point, I'd just take any Metroid game they threw at me. Even Metroid Other M 2. Here's the thing. I actually wouldn't mind if it was Other M 2. If they fixed the problems the first Other M had, I think Other M would actually be a very good gameplay style for it. But we'll see what happens. I mean, it's probably a first-person shooter. Other M wasn't terrible. It just had too many problems to be really, really, really good. Anyway. Up. Right, make a quick save, just in case. Right, so. Oh, ow. Oh, God. What's my health at? 100, we're fine. Okay, so, just forgive me, like I said, I'm a bit sore today. I really don't know if, like, I've got an illness or if maybe I just slept funny.
All systems online.
Right. Now, I need to remember where everything is. So, we go this way, sort of just to this side of the island. Because we need to get to the... It's called the Bulb Bush Zone, I think it's called now. It used to be called the Koosh Zone, but apparently the word Koosh is copyrighted. Like we said in the podcast, the Metroid series is having to compete with the genre it helped create. Yeah, Yeah, I know. It comes to something when, you know, a game creates an entire genre of gameplay, more or less. It was a sort of an evolution of the Zelda formula, but yeah, of course now there's all these Metroidvania series popping up that basically are better than Metroid. So it'll be interesting to see what we get. I would be genuinely interested in that. So that's the mountain, so it should be somewhere around here. Ow, here's the mushroom forest. I do actually need this anyway, as it happens. Because that's another one. The fungal sample. Put a tick next to that. I've got a list here, because I knew for a fact I wasn't going to be able to remember everything. So I was just like, make a list. There's the Koosh Zone, the former Koosh Zone. You think it's going to have to be radically different from any of the previous Metroid games? Well, here's the thing, though. I kind of feel that Mario fans and Zelda fans are more accepting of differences compared to Metroid fans. I mean, Other M was radically different from previous Metroid games. And look what happened there. Whee. Scanning. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Right, now. So we've got 3 of 5. So we need... We need the ghost weed and the sea crown. Ghost weed. Might be one kicking around here somewhere. If I'm lucky. Whoa, hello. Anything dangerous? No, I think we're okay. I'll know it when I see it. The problem, of course, is seeing it. Because the ghost weed is either in the Lost River or the Bulb Zone. Obviously, this is the Bulb Zone. The story in Other M stuff. Yeah, the problem you had was that the gameplay in Other M was passable. Like, the gameplay in Other M suffers from what I call first game problems. Like, if it's the first time you've used that engine and that system, it's not going to be perfect. And it's usually made much better by a sequel. I mean, if you look at the difference between Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2, or say Legend of Grimrock 1 and Legend of Grimrock 2, the sequels massively improved upon the games without really changing the engine too much. So it's one of those sort of weird things where, you know, I think a second Other M game would have been good, but obviously we're definitely not going to get one now. But yeah, as you're right, the story sucks, the voice acting was Japanese, and if you honestly, it probably would have been better if it was Japanese. But yeah, Resident Evil 1 versus Resident Evil 2. Yeah, like I said, so it's, imagine what the evolution of the Other M gameplay could have been. It would have been much better. Maybe, you know, open up the maps to make it not as linear, remove the crappy over-the-shoulder bits, maybe actually give us a chance to use the fucking nunchuck would have been nice. So yeah, there were a lot of tweaks you could have made to the Other M formula, but I still think it could have worked. I honestly think that it could have, but it's never going to happen, unfortunately. Not now. Oh dear, there it is. No thanks. I'm gonna go in this direction. I'm not gonna go in that direction, I'm gonna go in this direction. Why does everything want to kill me? Might end up being that I... Whoa! What are you? Might end up being that I have to go looking in the Lost River. Can't necessarily find it, because I know that the things I'm looking for are rare in some places compared to others. It also doesn't help I'm looking at nighttime, which is, well, difficult. No, that's not it. Oi. So yeah, it'll just be interesting to see what they're gonna do with Prime 4. Because I mean, I kind of understand why Retro didn't pick the title up again, because I think they got burnt out, to be perfectly honest. There was such a fervor for the Prime series back when it came out. I think Retro just, they pushed themselves more and more to make the Prime series better and better, and they did. Yeah, I mean, I still have a personal preference for the first one, but every Prime game was fantastic, you know. They all had their own unique styles and sort of methods and all that stuff. So the entire Prime series was fantastic. So it really did. I think it burnt Retro out. You know, like quite badly. So I can understand. You want to see more of the game universe. Yeah, you always say that. You always say, "Oh, I want them to explore more of the universe in the Metroid series in general." But I'm just like, the problem with that is that's never been what the Metroid series has been about. Metroid series has always been about exploring one isolated location. Okay, yes, it got up to 3 isolated locations in the third game, but you know that was never what the games were. And I think that's kind of the problem when it comes to, you know, trying to establish a universe in video games. When, you know, the very concept of the game itself kind of goes against that. Do you mind? Problem is, the two things I'm looking for are very rare. No, that's not it. That's right, it's the ghost weed and the sea crown. If I'm lucky, there might be one in here somewhere. Aha! I apparently am very lucky. One of these bad boys. Sea crown! See? Told you. That's how rare they are, though. That you get like 1 or 2 in each of the grassy areas.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, then. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to go find the Lost River, which is not ideal. Because now I've got to remember where the bloody entrances are. Where am I right now in terms of the world? Now where's the entrance to? Let me go back to my home so I can get a point of reference. So yeah, I mean, E3 should be pretty decent this year. I think in terms of the number of games I'm waiting for, I think this E3's probably got more than certainly the last few. I mean, the last E3 I wasn't really expecting too much from Nintendo, and we suddenly got the 2 Metroid games dropped in our lap. So it should be interesting. And I would like a new game for the Switch, because I haven't really played the Switch much recently. Just sitting in the corner gathering dust at the moment, and that's not good. Oh, we just had an eclipse. That's nice. Okay, let me... So it should be over there somewhere. Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it? Because, like, they had that initial, like, kind of video trailer for their E3 thing. And we had the Metroid Prime 4 teaser, and we were both like, okay, we pretty much saw that one coming. Like, we both knew that they were working on Metroid Prime 4, or at least we suspected it. And so we were both like, well, okay, yeah, it's more or less what we expected. Well done, blah, blah, blah. But they didn't link to the other thing they were doing. And you were just like, oh my god, is that a new Metroid game? And I was like, well, yeah, it's just Prime 4. He's like, no, on the other, like, what video? And just like, this one. And I showed up just before the reveal of that, like, Metroid, where it came crawling at the screen. I was just like, Metroid Prime 2. Still, it's all good. So, we will continue on. And I am interested in what Smash Brothers is going to be. Because, you know, I've already spoken to you. I can't remember if I've spoken about it, like, on camera or not. But I feel like this Smash Brothers is going to have the darkest tone of the lot. Because I showed you the video that talks about how Smash Brothers has always been very much a very hard labor of love for the creator. And just, like... just looking at the Smash logo in this one, it's just like, you really feel like the world is burning. Like, this is an apocalypse for the Smash series. It does make me wonder if we're going to get a story mode in it or not. Because the weird thing is, I haven't really played a Smash Brothers game since Melee. I loved Melee. Melee was, I think, the perfect Smash Brothers game, and there didn't need to be any more. Brawl, I didn't like. I don't know why, but I couldn't get on with it. And I never picked up the one for the Wii U. I picked up the 3DS version, but I never picked up the Wii U version, so... I don't know. Okay. And that is exactly what I was looking for. Hi! I think that's everything. Yep, that's everything. Time to go, guys. Whoop. We can make the hatching enzyme, and we can cure ourselves of this horrible virus. And then once we have cured ourselves of the virus, the warper will actually leave us alone. Because it's obviously designed to capture and contain infected specimens. Once you are no longer infected, it has no interest in you. And then we can set about getting off of this planet. Subspace Emissary. Yeah, you see, again, I barely touched Brawl. For whatever reason, I couldn't get on with it. And I think, I don't specifically know if Subspace Emissary was a part of that, but I never got past the first couple of levels with it. I never completed it. I never got that far, so I know the story, because it's like, you know, obviously I've seen it online, and it's been a bunch of other videos, so I know the basic idea, and everybody I know who's a fan of the Brawl series, like, raves about it. Oh my god, it's the greatest thing ever. And I'm just like, I didn't like it. I couldn't get on with it, and I don't know why. I don't know what it was, because I mean, technically speaking, there's no big difference between Melee and Brawl, but at the same time there is. It's in how the game like feels, and to a lesser extent in how it plays. You know, it's like there's just something about it, and I don't know what that something is, but I never got on with it. I've tried going back to it on multiple occasions, but I can't be doing it. I can't be having it. I just can't. And I like I said, I don't specifically know why. It's just one of those things. Still, we'll see what this next Smash are, because I have tried to get into every Smash game. Like I said, I never got the Wii U one, but I did get the 3DS one. But again, I played it a couple of times, never touched it. And we're back. Just repair that. There we go. Right. Hatching enzyme. Come on. Bonk. We have one hatching enzyme. We can hatch them. Yay! Now, I need to clear a bit of inventory. Drop those off in there. Nice. Okay then, let's go back. You finished charging yet? Fully charged. Excellent.
All systems online.
Now, what direction are we going in? This direction. We can take our Seamoth down there. Interestingly enough, despite the depths we're about to be going to with the Seamoth, it doesn't take any damage because that pool is like, it's isolated. So the pressure of the pool is actually a normal level. It's like, it's pretty much like it is here on the surface rather than, you know, all the way down at the bottom of the ocean. So we can actually take the Seamoth in there. So that's nice. Come in handy because it's much quicker than lugging around that bleeding prawn suit. So for E3, I think I'm mostly just gonna like watch the after reports more than anything else. Because I'm usually busy when things are going on. Fortunately, it's the middle of the week, and next week I got a week off, so I might be able to watch it. Just happens to be a week off, and it happens to be the same day as the same week as E3. So it's just happenstance. I genuinely didn't know when E3 was when I got the week off, but yay for that. So we'll see what happens, but it should be good fun, I think. Let's go and hatch some eggs. Whee! I did hear that apparently Just Cause 4 was leaked on Steam by accident. It's like ooh, it's so dark in there for some reason. Apparently it was coming up as like a, hey, you want to pre-purchase Just Cause 4 because someone clicked the wrong button, which I actually find quite funny. I don't know why, but that's just me. Look, there's the peepers spreading off the enzyme. That's nice of them. Anyway, before we do that, is there anything around here we can scan? Because I feel like there's things around here we can scan. Sure there was. These things. Because look, these are the other ends of the pipes I told you about. I think we can scan them. Can we scan them? Yes, we can. You see all the peepers going in and out. Whee! Aquarium access point. Hello. I can't scan you. You're very big. Now, for some reason you can't scan her. But whatever. Hey ho. Let's use the hatching enzyme. They're alive! It's the miracle of life. There you go, say hi to Mama.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell.
Look, there's the enzyme. I don't know if you can scan it specifically. Nope. But if we just take my gloves off for a moment, sort of touch it. Sort of globs onto your hand. Ugh. Ah. And I'm well again. It works. If you do a self-scan, normal.
Complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
Where the bloody hell's my seatbelt? There it is. You'd notice I was running out of oxygen. So it's a bit sad, really. Sort of a melancholy ending. You release the young and you cure yourself, but Big Mama here is, unfortunately, it signals the end of her life. Kind of makes you wonder, because obviously she couldn't die until her babies were born. Like, how many thousands of years did she wait down here, completely alone, just waiting for someone to come and help her? Makes you wonder. Like I said, it's a bit melancholy. Of course, we're not quite done yet, because we've cured ourselves, so now we can leave. Look, it's the little guys. Interestingly enough, they hover around here for a minute as you sort of follow them out, and then they go off. They will actually go off. They will sort of take up kind of points on the map, and they will they will just sort of stay there and produce enzyme 42 for you. So, you know, if you didn't cure yourself down below, you can actually cure yourself up here, which is a nice touch. And it's kind of, you know, obviously it implies that presumably their species will soon propagate the waves once again. And if you think that's weird, I should point out every creature on the face of this planet is technically a hermaphrodite. There are no genders on this planet. But yeah, so let's go turn off the gun. Woo. Bit of loading lag there. That's the problem with these places. They are pretty big, and as beefy as my computer is, it still has loading. We can turn this bad boy off now. Time to say goodnight. I've already scanned it, haven't I? Hi! Hello. Hi. Missed. Missed. Oh. No. Look how he punches it. It's like, shut up. And it all goes dark. Mission successful. So, the gun is now turned off. And now we can leave. Or, sort of. Our next thing is to build the way off of this planet. And that was the stuff that I collected. All that stuff in that box. That's the stuff that's going to get me off of this planet. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah. Of course, we still got dangers to worry about. So, yeah, giant creatures will still try to eat me. So we still have to be very careful. But we can head back. We're cured. We're safe. And everything is fine and happy and fun and wonderful. I would imagine I haven't actually got too much longer left in this game. I've only got about 20 minutes, which is fine. As I said, I was okay with it being a shorter stream because my voice isn't 100% today. So if it's a shorter stream, it's a shorter stream. You know, it's not a big problem. And I could do with a slightly restful day today, so that's perfectly fine. Of course, interestingly enough, they're planning some big DLC for this game at some point. They're planning to introduce a whole new biome, which is going to be an Arctic region. How exactly it's going to work out, I'm not sure. Presumably, temperature will play a part, and there'll be like ice-based species and other such things. I don't know anything about it other than the fact I know they're working on it. Like, there haven't been any sort of major content updates since the 1.0. There have been some like bug fixes and stuff like that, but there hasn't been any major content added to the game because I believe they're working on the DLC for that. I don't know if it's going to be free DLC or if it's going to be paid DLC. I actually don't know about that. It's something we'll find out later on. So we'll see what happens. We're back home for what is quite possibly the last time. Are we up? Hi guys. Right, so first things first. We need the Neptune launch platform. 2 titanium ingots, a computer chip, and 4 lead. Fortunately, I already have all this stuff. So 4 lead, 1, 2, 3, 4. Titanium ingots, and what was it? A computer chip. There we go. I know that's like technically, well, no, it's not really cheating. It's just I did everything off screen. Cuttlefish, hello. Do you want a biscuit? Ooh, come and get it. Where the hell he gets these biscuits from, I really don't know. But there you go, I suppose. Now. Let's do this. Neptune, build it. Oh, pause while it loads. This thing's big. There you go. Watch as it is built before your eyes. Looks cool though. You can color these things. For some reason you can color the spaceship as well. Like, I understand customizing the color of like the prawn suit and the Seamoth and even the Cyclops, but you can color your spaceship as well. It's like, why? Oh. Bum bum ba-dum ba-bum. As you can see, we need more stuff. We need a plasteel ingot, copper wire, and lubricant in order to construct the next part. So let's go get that. In fact, I'm going to go get everything now that I've actually built the platform. It's big, though. I mean, that's like your rocket base thing where it blasts off from. It's not quite a launch pad, but it's that bit underneath it where all the flames go. There we go. Up, 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 up. Take all of this. Should be enough to build everything. Hopefully, at least. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Just the giant penis icon there for you, everyone. Up the ladder. So this is kind of why I did it beforehand, because I really didn't want to have to spend hours just build them. So yeah, I didn't want to have to spend hours just running around collecting up all this stuff. I mean, some of this stuff is like the plasteel ingots. That's okay. Like, fortunately I had enough kyanite. It was the nickel and the sulfur that took me the longest time, because nickel is bloody hard to find. But anyway, for the most part, it didn't take too long. It was only a couple of hours, but still, it's a couple of hours I didn't really have spare. That's not a proper eclipse. That's a partial eclipse. I was going to take a snapshot of it. Wiring kit. I thought I had a wiring kit. Oh, why do I have an advanced wiring kit? Ah, my mistake. Hang on a sec. I had an advanced wiring kit. It should have just been a regular wiring kit. Whoops. I'm so used to them being advanced. Nope, just a normal regular wiring kit. What do I need for a regular wiring kit? I think it's just silver, isn't it? Hang on. Yep, a couple of pieces of silver. I don't have any silver. Great. So remember I said I didn't want to have to run around doing fetch quests? Guess what I've got to do now? Why does nothing ever just happen easily? Like, I tried to plan that to actually be like... Is there silver all kicking around? There's apparently one right on the edge of my vision. No. Not worth it. Show me the sandstone, please. I swear, I tried to plan all of that because I accidentally made an advanced wiring kit rather than just a regular wiring kit because I didn't read the instructions properly. I'm an idiot, apparently. Well, there's one silver. I only need 2. Nope, lead, don't need that. Gold, don't need that. Just need to find one more piece of silver, please. Silver. Oh, that's lead. That's gold. That's nowhere nearby. There we go. Whee! Success! Oh god, my voice is already starting to hurt. Oh. excuse me. Just a bit rough around the edges today, tell you. There we go, wiring kit. Actually, let me just heal up. Up we go. Can't believe I got confused between the wiring kit and the advanced wiring kit. I'm an idiot. Build it! This is going to take a while. And he's big. I mean, this is a big ass rocket. Look at the size of it. It'd be good if just building rockets like this worked in real life. Just, you know, set a couple of little constructor bots on it and just say, yeah, go on. Have fun. Enjoy yourself in space. Nice. Oh well, give it another 100 years of technological development. We probably will have that kind of shit. The fuel reserve. Why he does that little musicals thing each time you build a part, I don't know. But it's good fun. Oh. Just wait for him to finish. Because one more part, and that's the cockpit. And the cockpit. Coming around. Let's go up. Get a sort of bird's eye view of the whole map.
Neptune 1 rocket online.
Yay! You always expect there to be like an exception boom when that happens, but it doesn't. Beep beep. Open up. Auxiliary power unit. All this other fun stuff. It gives you lockers for some reason. I honestly haven't worked out why yet, but okay. Here we go up. Not quite done yet. There's one more thing. Well, there's actually two more things I want to do. Yeah. You get the special seat. And look, you even get to see where we're going. Isn't that wonderful? Primary CPU. Here we go. The time capsule. What you can do is you can put a little item in. You remember back, I think it was in the first episode of this series, I found a couple of time capsules with some useful, quotes, useful stuff in there. So you can stick in 6 items, put up an image and a message. Big question is, what the hell am I going to do? Anyway, we'll work on that in a minute. So that's one thing that I want to do. I want to snap a good snapshot. I can't remember what is the button for images. Can't remember now. Wait, yeah. You know, I swear to God, it does that every time I leave the ship. I don't know if it's just my version or if other people's do that as well, but the Neptune thing doesn't like me leaving. Just tilts for some reason. I don't know why. Corrects itself eventually, of course, but you can see it's at quite an angle right now. I don't get that. I really don't understand why it does that. I think it might be just my version or maybe just a bug they haven't quite ironed out yet or something, but I don't know. So strictly speaking, I can end the game at any time now, and I will. I've only been going for an hour and a half. Blimey. Well, I said I wanted a shorter stream today anyway, so that's probably fine. So, what 6 items am I going to take and stick in the time capsule? What have we got? I've got some lead on me for some reason. Oh, that's right. It's when I was lead. the lead in there. Put the gold in here. The advanced wiring kit can bugger off. Okay. So what on earth can we put? What could I put in there? What items could I put in there? Bearing in mind, you got all this stuff. You got all these items and minerals and stuff. You got a bunch of technical equipment that I could put in there. Like I could technically stick the Sea Glide in there. One of those infinite energy... Well, just one of the infinite energy cubes, an ion cube. I remember the last time I completed this game, I put in 6 kyanite. That's the blue crystal gem. And I did that because those are like the last thing. So I wanted to give something nice to the person who found it. So we could put in we could put in 2 iron cubes. Although I mean iron cubes aren't like super rare or anything, so it's not like that's a major deal. Oh, I don't actually have any spare ion cubes. I used them all up. Okay. So yeah, maybe not the ion cubes. I could, if I went into, where is it? There it is. If I went into my Cyclops, I could give them.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Let's turn the lights on. I could give them a couple of ion power cells. That would be pretty nice. Huh. If I give them a couple of ion power cells and a couple of, or 4 ion batteries, that'd be a pretty decent haul. If you're starting early on in the game and you get something like that, it'll last you for ages. I try to be nice with these things. Most people just give whatever junk they've got, but I like to actually put some genuine thought behind it, you know? 3 of those, I need to take 1 out of somewhere else. Yeah, those are both at 100%, that's fine. Nope, nope, not that. So that can go away. Where could I take a... Don't think I'm going to need it in that. So there we go. There's your 4. You can drop most of this stuff off now, I think. Well, I can't really because I don't have room to, but... yeah, we'll drop the batteries off in there. Okay, so we got the batteries. That's fine. That's cool. So the batteries will be the items I drop off. What screenshot should I take? I was tempted to take a picture of the rocket from here because that's a pretty decent shot. I also can't remember what the screenshot button is. Hang on, maybe it'll say arrange the items in a way that looks like loss. Nah, I don't think you can do that, unfortunately, because it's just a 6. Oh, it's a 2x3 grid, which is a bit unfortunate. So yeah, I don't think that would work. Besides, the person who got it probably wouldn't get the reference, so you probably just go straight over their heads. What is the? Because these were the time capsules I got before. There was that one, sort of a nice quiet image there. There was this one. That's a dangerous image. And then there was that one, which doesn't have a picture for some reason. Share a picture of the Reaper Leviathan charging. What like this? I am not having a picture of the Reaper Leviathan charging at me. Because knowing my luck, I'd balls it up and I'd die. I don't want to do that. I could just take a picture of this, be like, you know, I'm out of here kind of thing. I'll climb up on this. I can't remember what the screenshot button is. That's bugging me. Hang on, let me check the options. Screenshot button, keyboard. Take a picture. F11. F11? Oh shit. Oh God, why do I have to be F11? Oh shit. That's the shortcut button I used for recording. No, actually, F11 is the button I used to stop the recording. So when I press F11 to take the picture, I'm going to stop the recording of the stream. Balls. Oh, God. Ay. Bind it to something else. Actually, yeah, that's actually a very good idea. I'm being a bit stupid. Can I rebind it? Actually, that's the question. Can I... Let's bind it to... I don't know what other F buttons it's already got on. Doesn't seem to have any other F buttons kicking around. Let's just bind it to F1, shall we? F1. Oh, no, that's the debug. That doesn't matter. I think it still takes the picture. I thought F3 was the debug. I could bind it to F9. Actually, let me just F9 it. There we go. That doesn't seem to do anything. Okay. Yeah, that could work. Probably have a whole bunch of pictures I just took while I was fanning about with that. Yeah, look, screenshots saved to PDA. So I could take a picture of this, but it's got like the handle over it. Although I'm pretty sure that screenshots saved to PDA. That's when I was fanning about with the mouse wheel, and it just ended up doing that. So I could take a picture of the planet. I mean, that's a pretty good look. I could take a picture of Marina. My cuddlefish. Could take a picture of the crashed ship. I am definitely leaning towards taking a picture of the rocket. Just like that, I'm thinking. You do. Boom. Screenshot saved. Yeah, I think that'll work. Actually, no, I'll wait for daytime. You want to actually be able to see the friggin' rocket. So I'll go sleep. And will be daytime. And it shall be nice. And sleep. Sleeping in a wetsuit for some reason, but whatever. Okay. Yep. That's a pretty decent shot. Boom. Screenshot saved. In the last one I took a... you can actually take snapshots where you're feeding Marina treats. I know that's what Markiplier did when he ended his stream. Could just call it "I'm out of here" or something. Actually, I already know what text I'm going to put in there. Speaking of Marina, actually, we should probably say goodbye. Because I think this is it. I don't think there's nothing more I can do. I'll set up the time capsule, say what I want to say, and then leave it at that. Where are you, Marina? Marina. Where are you? No, really, where the hell is she? She has gone. Where the hell is she gone? She does have a tendency to wander. She's around here somewhere. I hope nothing got her. I don't think anything can attack her. That's somewhat disconcerting. I've never just had them disappear on me before. That's weird. Where'd she go? She ended up down there. Huh. That's actually really weird. I've never had the cuttlefish vanish before. She knew you were leaving and couldn't bear to say goodbye. That is entirely possible, but I actually wanted to show you because I was going to leave it as a surprise, but there is actually a goodbye animation for you. After you've built the rocket, if you interact with her, you actually say goodbye. And she's fucked off. Where the hell? No, really, where the hell is she gone? That's weird. The thing is, there's another one, because I got one in the containment thing inside my base, so I could bring that one out and interact with that, but it's not the same. Where the hell did she go? She ended up under here for some reason. Possible. They do have a tendency to wander around. That's weird. Oh. Huh. Well, now I'm just bloody sad. I was going to say goodbye and it was all going to be nice and touching and emotional, and she fucked off without me. That's weird. That is actually genuinely weird. I don't know where the hell she's gone. But, oh well, I guess. Nothing I can do about it. Just wander around the area a bit. Maybe I'll spot her. Nope, don't see her anywhere. She notices my oxygen is going down a bit low. Well, that's actually kind of a shame. Don't know what happened. That's really weird. I genuinely never seen the cuttlefishes up and vanish. Guess either the pathfinding on it just took it away somewhere and now I just can't find it, or I don't think they can get eaten by predators. I'm pretty sure that every creature considers them passive. That's like they're kind of designed for that. But if I can't find it, I can't find it. That's a shame. That's weird. Sorry guys, guess I'm gonna have to skip over that. Nah, I'll just go get the other one. Show. I don't even know if it will allow me to showcase it to you or what, but I really wanted to show you on Marina and she's just poof, gone. Ended up down here by accident or something, is she? There's no locator on her though, unfortunately. Kinda wish there was. Oh well. That's kind of a shame. Yeah, that's actually really a shame. What it probably is she's probably like phased through the rocks or something, and she's stuck on the other side of the rocks. She's stuck like out of bounds. Because that can happen. Pretty sure anyway. Well, let's go get the other one. Marina 2. Biscuit. Don't even know if it'll give me the goodbye animation or not. Oop, where'd they gone? There it is. Yeah. See, it's not even giving me the goodbye. Oh look, there. Say farewell. Ah. Last time I played with that, it was just something that happened when you interacted with it the next time. But there you go. It's actually a say farewell button now. It'll hang around. It was a shame. That kind of spoiled the mood. Bloody Marina 1 vanishing off like that. Like, it probably just clipped through the rocks and just ended up inside and got stuck there. So it's still an indie game, guys. I'm going to make a save. So there you go. That's kind of it. There's nothing else left for me to do. It's kind of weird because I've finished like 3 games over the last sort of month or so. And it's very melancholy when you finally sort of end a game that you've spent so many weeks working on. You know what it's like when you end a big project and it's just like saying goodbye to things and stuff like that. It's it is very strange. Let's set the escape pod. Right. There we go. That'll make whoever gets those happy. The image. There's a lot of those. That one. Select. Right, message. What should the message be? Do I know what game I'll be starting next? I've got some ideas. I'm going to put a poll up on Twitter. So if you're watching this... I was going to say if you're watching this on YouTube, but actually by the time this video ends up on YouTube, it'll already be over and done with, and I'll have started streaming something else. I don't specifically know what... Don't you wish you were here? No, I want to say something like I don't know. I want to put my stream URL in there or my YouTube URL in there somewhere. I want to make this an advert. But I mean, only one person is going to see it, so I suppose that probably wouldn't really be any good. And I don't know if they actually like filter them and check them for things like that. So I was thinking of that as like a joke. Whether I don't know if something like that would ever actually go live. So probably not. Think of something nice to say, because in the last one I had this kind of poetic goodbye to the planet that I wrote, because I write part-time sometimes, and very poetic, very very moving and very touching. So I could just say I'm out of here or something like that. I don't know. What do you think? Well, let's definitely put let's put the date 09/06/ no, in fact I won't put 09, so 9th of June. That way the date won't get confused with you fucking Americans. 2018. I think at Oymon Gaming could work. Well, that's my Twitter handle, isn't it? So it's like, do I want to link them to my YouTube, my Twitter? Ping me if you see this. That could work. It's a, if you get this message, contact me on Twitter at Oymon Gaming or something like that. That could be fun. Because that's like, it's not directly an advert. It's like, let me know when you get it, kind of thing. Because I was very curious who got my first one. Because 6 pieces of kyanite, and if you find it early enough, because this is the thing, I don't know how the capsule system works, because I mean presumably they go up to be like reviewed. I assume they're reviewed. I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere. But it could be that like it's randomly dropped into a world, and like I don't know, like if it isn't found in that world, does it spawn somewhere else, or does it just spawn once, and if someone doesn't find it, they don't find it? Can it spawn in multiple worlds? I don't specifically know how the time capsule system works. I don't know if there's any detailed write-ups about it or anything like that. Okay. This time capsule was sent out live on Twitch. Sent out live on Twitch. Maybe when the time capsule drops, it doesn't load the content until it's found. Yeah, that's entirely possible. Like, it could... Maybe there's, like, a random pool of time capsules, and it, like... I don't know, because when you get the time capsule, there's like an opening animation, and then you get the item. So it could be that during the animation, it, like, contacts an external server, checks, and then produces the items once it decides which ones you're going to get. I don't specifically know how it works. I haven't looked it up. As I said, maybe I probably should have done, actually, but I didn't think about it. Sent out live on Twitch. Let me know if you get it. Let me know if you get it at Oymon Gaming. Live on Twitch. Oh, if I... Enjoy the ion batteries. Set on Twitch on the 9th of June 2018. Let me know if you get it. I shouldn't have to explain to somebody that that's a Twitter handle, should I? I always feel the need to, like, idiot-proof my stuff. So it's like, do I need to explain that if you put an at the beginning of something, it means it's a Twitter handle? I think most people, if they're playing Subnautica, would understand that. This time capsule was sent live on Twitch on the 9th of June 2018. Let me know if you get it at Oymon Gaming on Twitter there, just for clarification's sake. Enjoy the ion batteries, Oymon. I think that'll work. You think of anything else I should put this? I'll tell you what, let's put I'm out of here. Oop, bonk. I'm out of here. This time capture was sent out live on Twitch on the 9th of June 2018. You could say tweet at me if you get it. Let me know if you get it at Oymon Gaming on Twitter. Enjoy the ion batteries. Yeah, that could work. Let's just change that to tweet at me if you get this at Oymon Gaming. Whoa. Keep forgetting this thing just takes you straight to the end when you do something like that. Oymon Gaming. So I'm out of here. This time capture was sent out live on Twitch on the 9th of June 2018. It is the 9th. Yes, it's the 9th today. Tweet at me if you get this at Oymon Gaming. Enjoy the ion batteries. I think that works. I think that's nice. It's a nice item. It's a nice thing to do. Yeah, it's a nice thing. Nice looking picture. So yeah, I think we're good. We can do.
Capsule ready.
Ooh, time capsule ready.
Primary computer systems active. Life support systems online.
Oh yeah. I like how it makes you really feel like you're getting this entire goddamn spaceship ready to go. Clunk.
Auxiliary power unit online. Communications systems array active.
I mean, they didn't need to do all this stuff. This is all just fluff.
Pressurizing hydraulics.
But they did do it. And that's what I think is the good part about it.
Systems are go for liftoff.
You know, they have you actively pull down the levers. They have that slightly robotic voice telling you about everything else. And I think it's a nice touch. I think it's it really does make you feel like, okay, we're blasting off. This is it. This is the end. And this really is the end. We sit in the captain's chair and we go. Let's do it. Oh, finally I get the achievements. They didn't unlock for last time I played it for some reason. There was a glitch with it or something. Here we go.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain.
Let's do this.
Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Time capsule jettisoned.
And we're out of here, baby.
Caution.
Oh dear.
Approaching orbital debris field.
Referencing the beginning of the game, of course, where you get
Debris field
knocked
clear.
out. Now, pay close attention to the planet
Performing
on the
gravity
left.
turn maneuver.
Because look, you can see there's the floating island there. You can see the wreckage of the Aurora, really tiny. And there's the island with the giant
Confirm destination
gun on it, I
coordinates.
think.
Nearest interstellar phase gate.
But watch very carefully. Wait for it. Where is it?
Engaging ion boosters in 3,
There.
2,
Right there.
1.
The Arctic. It's made of stars.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
Whee! And then you crash into a sequel. Yeah, I wouldn't say no to a Subnautica sequel, but I don't know what they're going to do after this. I mean, this has obviously been a really big hit for them. Obviously, they're working on the DLC. And, you know, obviously it gave you, like, that brief glimpse of the Arctic biome there, which looked huge, you know. So, it should be interesting, and I'd be really interested in it. But yeah, so that was Subnautica. I like the ending as well. Like, you know, the Sea Emperor Leviathan says goodbye to you, you know, sort of bringing everything to a close quite nicely. I don't know how they're going to integrate the Arctic biome area. Presumably they'll just add like a warp somewhere and you have to power it up and go there. I don't know. I don't specifically know what they're planning with that. So, what I'm definitely going to do is, although this is the end of Subnautica, while this is the end of this game, when the Arctic DLC comes out, I'm definitely going to play it. So, there will be more Subnautica in the future. Like I said with Slime Rancher, you know, if there are any significant updates to that game, I'll play them. And I still plan to do the next Anno game when that comes out, so... but friggin' YouTubers getting shouts out there. I shall be a big YouTuber like that one day. Actually, no, I probably won't, because YouTube is a dying platform. We all know that. But maybe I'll be a big Twitch streamer one day. Probably not either. And wait for the punchline.
Welcome home to Alterra. Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
Just because they're dicks. 1 trillion fucking credits. Because if you remember, quite a while back now, sort of several episodes ago, it sort of mentioned that every item you take, everything you craft, is technically owned by Alterra, and you have to pay it back. So the idea is your whole experience is you basically collecting debt. It's like being a student. Oh god. But yeah, there it is. That's Subnautica for you. It's a great game. Like I said, it is on sale now. If any of you guys watching this, any of you guys, it's you. It's Zero. Excuse me. You're the only one watching this. How much? It said 1 trillion. It said 1 trillion credits. Yeah, trillion. So a lot. So yeah, there you have it. Yeah, so as I said, it's on sale now. I would actually recommend it, Zero. I know that you're not like massively into. Oh, you thought it was actually no, it doesn't actively calculate it. I think that would probably be a bit weird. It'd probably be really hard to do if it actually calculated based on what you'd built and what you'd scavenged. Yeah, potentially it could. And maybe then it's like offset that amount by what you bring with you, you know? Perhaps. I don't know. Like maybe if you fill your ship full of like ion cubes and stuff, it like offsets. You could go for a high score. Well, no, a high score would be easy. The trick would be getting a low score. That would be the real challenge. Because you want the number as low as possible. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's something they're going to implement. I think that would be too difficult to arrange, you know, for the computer to monitor literally every item you pick up and every item you craft. I think would probably be quite difficult. So, yeah. But anyway. That is the end of Subnautica. As I said, we will be back when the Arctic DLC drops. I don't know when that'll happen. As I said, I haven't heard hide nor hair from these guys since the 1.0 release. And as I said, update 85 was just a bunch of patch fixes, so nothing too big. So we'll do the Arctic DLC when that hits. Aside from that, yeah, so aside from that, it's just a case of I'll see what I end up doing next week. I am going to put a poll up on Twitter. I've got 4 games, I think, in mind. Always open to suggestions, of course. Even if you're watching this on YouTube, always open to suggestions, not only for games to live stream, but for games to let's play. So yeah, it's all good. It's all fine. I'm happy with all this. I think it's gone well, and it's only been a 2-hour stream today, so I think that's a nice, good chunk of time. But it's not been like too long because I can feel my voice getting a bit scratchy. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but my voice is going a little bit. So I'm going to call this an end. And thank you all for watching. If you are watching this on Twitch, of course, please follow me here on Twitch. Of course, I have a Twitter account at Oymon Gaming. You saw me typing up about it earlier. If you are watching this on YouTube with the archive, then by all means, please subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. Or follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter even. I'll get it right in a minute. There are plenty of places all over the place that you can contact me. So it's all good. Basically, YouTube, Oymon, Twitch, Oymon, and Twitter is Oymon Gaming. That's it. That's the 3 things you need to follow me on. Yeah, aside from that, I think we'll say goodbye. So thank you for watching all, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.